Canopy campers are quickly becoming the most popular option that you can add to your truck to take it overlanding or camping. One of the leaders in this space, and probably the most innovative company that I've seen, is Go Fast Campers. Go Fast Campers has quickly, no pun intended, established themselves as a leader in this space. They've had the current Go Fast camper out for several years now, and it has had quite a bit of room for improvement. Now, you may recognize the Go Fast camper as my good friend Sean from The Story Till Now has been running one on his Gladiator for several years now. I was just down at Overland Expo, and I was able to spend a few minutes with my friend Larry, aka the Bearded Dream on Instagram if you want to go check him out. And he is their product and marketing guy at Go Fast Campers. He gave Sean and I a full tour and rundown of their latest model, which is called the Go Fast Camper V2 Pro. So you guys are going to get a first look at the new Go Fast camper. Nobody has any of these yet. Literally the only ones that they've made were at Overland Expo PNW. Go Fast Campers is one of those companies that actually listens to their customers. And they have taken a ton of feedback from all the things that people have complained about over the years and come up with a new model and addressed many, many of these things. Go Fast Campers, or GFC, continues to try to set themselves apart from the competition. They're always wanting to be a leader and an innovator. They're also a US company where they do a vast majority of the manufacturing, construction, and assembly of their campers locally in Montana at their facility. So they are a cool company to check out if you're in the Canopy camper space or you're trying to debate whether or not you should get a canopy and rooftop tent or a full canopy camper setup. They're also super loyal to their customers. So much so that the new version that they come out with, the V2 Pro, it's the same price as the previous model. And they haven't taken this opportunity to mark up the price just to make more money. It was just pretty cool in my eyes, especially with a lot of these overland products just getting more and more expensive every year. They're also coming out with retrofit kits for those of you, or for any of their customers that already have Go Fast campers. You can purchase some of these upgrades and make some changes to your existing model to make it almost like a V2 Pro. I think this is super important to call out and recognize. When great companies are listening to and responding to their customers and offering great value and quality products in this overland camping, off-road, exploring, adventuring market. But I want to start this video off for those of you that don't know what a canopy camper is and just talk a bit about the difference between like what I have on my Gladiator behind me, which is a canopy and rooftop tent, and explain the differences between a canopy camper and a canopy and rooftop tent. So what is a canopy camper and what is the big difference between putting a canopy on your truck and a canopy camper? Well, the main difference is quite simple. A canopy camper is going to be a canopy with a rooftop tent that is built into it. You're going to be able to access your rooftop tent from inside the canopy. Now this varies depending on the model, but the Go Fast camper has removable panels, so you can pull out a piece and you can climb up into your rooftop tent and then you can put that piece back and go to bed. Alucab has a version where the bed is on a platform and the entire thing lifts up. So why that can be a benefit to some is when you get to camp, you don't need to set up any ladders on the outside of your tent. In fact, you don't even really need to bring a ladder if you have a canopy camper. It also means that you can access and store more of your gear from your rooftop tent because you can have a setup in the bed of your truck, and at night when you're in your tent, you can just climb down and grab whatever you need. So you don't need to lug a bunch of stuff into your rooftop tent every night before you go to bed. But pretty much with all the canopy style campers out there, you really only have one rooftop tent option, and that is going to be a wedge style tent. So unlike the setup I have here, which is a canopy with rooftop tent on here, a canopy camper, you can't take the rooftop tent off in case you want to have a lower profile to your truck. However, most of the canopy campers out there, including the GFC, generally are lower to begin with because you don't have any of the rails and mounting system to attach your tent to your vehicle like I do here. But you're limited in your rooftop tent options because you basically get the one that comes with your canopy camper. How many times have I said Canopy camper in this video? So in my setup, I can swap rooftop tents out whenever I need, which means I could actually keep my Canopy on here and get a GFC rooftop tent, because they also offer rooftop tents as well. Okay, my intent wasn't to make an entire video talking about canopies with rooftop tents versus Canopy campers, and I'm guessing you're here to get a first look at the new Go Fast Camper version 2 Pro. So with that said, let's travel back in time to Overland Expo Pacific Northwest and go hang out with Larry from Go Fast Campers and Sean from The Story Till Now, and show you guys all the updates to the hottest Canopy camper on the market.
All the good
Larry's
stuff.
going to tell us all the good stuff.
Dude, well, let's go over here to the Rivian. Just
Sure.
because, you know, it's a cool system on the Rivian. I said Rivian? Raptor.
We're all about the green trucks, you know, low.
You know? So, yeah, so in a gist, same camper, right? But we made improvements, right? That was the whole point. It's been a while. People have been asking for things. And here we are, addressing some of the things that have been frustrating for consumers. So, first off.
Oh, okay. I got to check these out.
All right, hold on. Yeah. So then, look, it already comes with the latch cover. Feel the difference than the 3D printed ones.
The cover's very nice.
Hold on. This got wedged.
You got to shorten the ladder.
Yeah. I was hoping that I could just get it out without doing
It's
that.
a good thing I'm here to tell you how to use your stuff.
Yeah.
I just wanted to not have to do that. But, all right. So,
Can I push the latches?
that's what I was going to say. Go for it.
They feel so much nicer. So are these stronger than the...
Yes. Yes, they are. So, it's upgraded. It's nice. Obviously,
Oh, this is now embossed in the side.
correct. Yeah, so no more sticker. You can also see, like, with it, we have, like, this gasket around it. So no more
Oh.
sharp edges.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
That's a nice improvement.
Yeah, it is. But, like, with closing the latches, latch cover, it's so much better.
Yeah.
Dual-sided key, so you're not having to, like, figure out which way it goes anymore. It's just put the key in.
We've got this locked down.
Yeah, so that's the biggest things right over here, right? So new latch cover, embossed logo, and then right here we have the gas cover. Then we'll talk basically the tent, new and improved. So the doors are almost 70% bigger, right?
Yeah.
We've added in more ventilation. You can see how we sewed the tent all together. It's easier to see from outside. Everything that we've added in it. We'll go on the inside and talk more about it. Also having the ability now, before you could roll the no-seam mesh and the outer awning slash, you know, pretty much like rainfly. You could have rolled them both up separately, but now we have the basically the clip that holds it out. So then you don't have to have two carabiners.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever did that before, but like you would have needed two.
Yeah, that's right. So I would usually just grab one from another window if I needed two on one side.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now you got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was a major pain point for me, not having any zipper on the bottom of the flap.
Correct.
Because the wind would come up underneath. And that always, in Canada where it's cold and the wind is cold, it sucks. So this is like a major upgrade. This is like the number one thing other than the latches that I wanted.
Correct. Yeah, and like Nate, Dirt Lifestyle. He's
Yeah.
like, we've had a few people who in those areas, like in part of the Pacific Northwest, or do winter camping.
Yeah.
That was like the things that
Which I do a lot of.
And you do a lot of. So, like I said, a lot of this addressed. You can see over here, we have the drip system now.
Oh, like a little drip tray.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's nice.
Then when it rains, water comes out and comes, it's going to go right into here. Before, if you had your window down,
Right.
then it'd go straight into the car,
Very nice.
you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then there's some upgrades on the roof for ventilation, for condensation, I mean, as well.
Yeah, so we'll go inside, check that out. One thing I want to address before going out there too is the ability with, you know, now the awning poles. So,
Right, now you can, that
Yep.
feature that every other tent's had forever, we can now do as well.
Correct. So yeah, we have one on the left, one on the right, and we put two in the rear, obviously for the back flight.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's crawl up and check it out. If you want, you can.
I was gonna hook the ladder up.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Come up this way.
There and then the back side you can pinch them to make them go down.
Hang on, I gotta hold this, John.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, so see.
Too much
height.
There. Now bring it closer. That's what was hard about it. It's because of where the ground is. Go down a little lower.
Oh, like that.
Yeah. All right. Now bring it closer. There you go. Don't pull it so far out this time. Someone pulled it so far out, and that's why.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Look at you guys just hanging out here.
Oh.
Yeah.
All these cameras.
The outside shot.
I got a camera on a camera. Hold on.
Even more.
Yeah. Whoa. I want to film you guys.
Okay, so you like, I noticed this right away. Like,
Yes.
how nice is that?
Yeah, dude. So, you know, condensation also with the ventilation. You can see we added the vents up top in the corner right here
Yeah.
as well. So one on each side. You got the normal ventilation here, but technically bigger ventilation.
And there's some pockets here.
Correct,
you can see
pockets as well, but technically more ventilation too with the fact that the doors, look how much bigger the doors are.
Yeah, they are.
So with the mesh on both sides, there's so much more
It's just so much
ventilation.
nicer.
So much nicer.
And then of course the turbo nap,
Turbo nap coming a part
which
of it.
I already have, and it's
Yeah.
fantastic. Dude,
Yeah.
it's like the best mattress I've ever slept on.
I agree with that, and that's like the constant thing that people are like, man, of all the tents, the mattresses knocks it out of the park. And I agree.
You went from having the worst one to the best one.
Agree with that statement. Yeah, before I was like, man, my sides hurt. I feel like
Yeah.
someone punched me in the kidney. And like now, like even going to Airbnbs, you don't know if you're gonna get good beds. Like often our employees are like, dude, we'd rather sit in the GoFast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's rad, man. Like I said, making a lot of changes. Little updates too. Besides the pockets over there, we also have these on the bottom of the cushions
Oh, wow.
now.
Nice.
So when this is in, basically put a jacket, pillow, whatever you want. So now you can actually store material underneath.
Nice.
So that's a big switch.
What is this here? What am I looking at here?
This is through Better Bolts or Freedom Coast.
Oh, so this is like an accessory and
Yeah,
aftermarket
this
thing?
isn't with us.
Okay.
But because same with our turbo cubbies, things like that.
Yeah.
They just mounts into basically there's a rib
Into the
nut.
bar?
Yeah, so because you can pop out. They're all gone now.
So what's the
I can
purpose?
show
Just
you.
so you can have a little tray or something?
Well, if you look on the other side, you can pretty much change whatever you want, from like
Well, that's
ball
cool.
opener to paper towels to it's just accessory company.
Right on.
Yeah, but so that doesn't come with it. Like I said, separate.
Yep.
But we've added a lighting kit.
Yeah.
So one light up top.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. So it's not going this way anymore. That's nice.
Nope. And then 3 lights down here. You can see them actually where you were looking for. One there, one on the back, one there. And there's the control unit right there.
Yep.
So just
Nice and clean.
12 volt plugs in. Can be white or red. So at nighttime you don't have to mess with your eyes. They're dimmable as well. It's awesome. Like I said, just to have that like as standard coming in the Pro.
No, it feels complete now.
Yes.
So I'm stoked. I can't wait to.
The team's
test it out.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like we've added a lot more to it, and it's been rad.
What's the website?
GoFastCampers.com.
GoFastCampers.com.
Yeah,
Check it out. And tell Larry I sent you.
I love it.
There's probably a pretty good chance that Go Fast Campers is going to watch this video. Leave your comments down below of what you think GFC should change next, maybe for the V3 Pro, because they are listening to the community and they take that feedback into their future models and changes. I'd also like to know what you guys think is the best canopy camper out on the market, or maybe you prefer a canopy and rooftop tent. Let me know down in the comments below, because I'm always reading and trying to see what's popular with you guys, and that helps me figure out what kind of new content to create for you guys. I'm always uploading new videos, and if you like this kind of video, you might like some of these videos right here that I'm going to put on screen right now. So check them out, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.